origin 2014. So at least 2016 election the ohun bi. Na yenhwe the peace aya yenwura otimi etumi tutu edeba Asante man. You being a police officer, no, me sure say we are privy to the arrangement we are why your man you matimi tutu din ya wo man.
Usemi right here. Onu da you can say oh to me. Obi eno betu a sentiment obi rabe frewa umma. Na onu no di oya ya sunje. NDC MPP do be wini en family ra ho. Onu ote hono sabe prejudice. NDC MPP ni wo. Na sabe e the mole for proba umboko wa kochia no. Timi do any problem. Only problem Benidi any asumdue. Nti se bache election time of flow bia on tinkomo. In fact, a do election po ye ba now so a ni ntimi now so 2016. We run the gym we catch your plane. Emma I was saying, Madam,
Charlotte say,
and now so yeah, I'm telling you. And come on, course woman, she answered the announced election.
But that an tension
which I said, come on, course woman, she I said, Ghana for soon near Kutan near Bombay and money in the chain. Mina make a show and come on, course soon into me. And Sunday announced election 2016. Until Ubua said, in from Asante Magiri, Asante, na Yamon Payaso. Never be brought to me, but the mechanic say, Ematinqua. And then as so. There's the same body. Send it was a same and she had it there. And say, any Buckingham Palace. Yeah,
lose resources, willfully causing financial loss to the state and others. Inti Yemfano 2017 to omu year investigation omu hu say there is this microfinance company be away dra in the Ashanti region.
Yes.
Now omu yes omu mo musika. One of them no 150,000 Ghana cedis and then the other one 500,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Now the 500,000 Ghana cedis come a company no. And a company cedis come a company no. And a company no I say 4% there yen to mean to ya. And so we are returning the 500,000 Ghana cedis to you. So that time not the prevailing interest rate at Ghana Hano, it was around 1.2, 1.52.
Okay.
Until for the company to commit to paying 4% interest rate there, na a idea was ropa until they decided to return the money.
Okay.
In fact, prosecution here in Shemuno, or more every day they say, well, the money was paid by the company.
Okay.
But as to who received the money, that was an issue. Exactly. But someone signed for the money.
Wow.
But omoto said nam at you no anono. And I say on the signature na already a signature. But then you only signature. But later the prosecution proved say it was her.
You know any
signature. Inti sasikano ebedino ho. So she was found guilty on that charge.
Okay.
And na obano
and for more Oba Richard Etra video edited by into a high court complex and Richard Core and it's a beautiful edifice way built for the judicial service under the presidency of John Evans Atamels, himself a lawyer. That was one of his legacies for the judiciary. It's a beautiful edifice, high court complex, and a commercial court, financial court too. A Richard Core and yes, it's Richard Trust.
Say baby say who say na said nam at you no
okay.
So somewhere during the trial no Australia crime court was say okoye medical checkup US
of A
and not medical treatment.
Okay.
Okoye no ambabiu.
Okoye checkup no.
Ambabiu.
Na nya so yare a ye kwaje na to amana hwe.
Exactly, because according to the court records no far na wo no it doesn't show say any of the things that ono so okọ check it up no it couldn't be done in Ghana. Okay. Okoye no mo bo no wamba to next stand trial and Daniel Axim there we jinemusa
now
ono so edu baby no yare but ende oba court
in case now a court for how long?
Case in there say 2017 investigation is shasi and along the line I think 2019 2021 the case actually started
trial and kasa shasi
exactly
and for the whole trial no said the name
or delay the trial for 16 months.
For 16 months.
For 16 months because now we we processing our services. So there was a lawyer that was representing her exactly, and the other one Obo.
Okay.
Our second accused,
yes.
Exactly.
Second accused should be Axim, no?
Daniel Axim, no?
On a lawyer,
Obo. Until Oshe say before the sentencing, he pleaded for mitigation because this person has not absconded like Sednam because now Sednam absconded, they found all other means to get her back. So the means to get her back. So the as a fugitive. Sisi ana eso mo kwahwehwe no baby obia no nti
omomani hu say sentence edane so ni
nti omo ye na ye
the state say in court say Oma try every means possible to get her anye.
Good. So it became a matter of contention. In fact, the judge was very furious with the state prosecutors. Say they could have at best collaborated with international institutions to at least begin the extradition process and then get her to face justice. But I'm wanting now, I feel that after sentence, they were telling the court to say they will go out and then begin the process. But according to Amone, they did all that they could in order to get her to come and face justice. But the court did not only sentence her to 10 years imprisonment. There were other fines. So when I calculated
but even before say sentencing, in the court, a convicted on all the counts.
All the 78 counts.
78 counts.
All of
guilty.
Them, all of them guilty. In fact, meanwhile, they had pleaded not guilty to the charges. But this one, the first one, the jura microfinance, as it turned out, now let's get to the sensitization workshop across the country that Maslow claimed they organized. In fact, the prosecution was able to prove beyond reasonable doubt to say there was nothing like that. There was no picture, there was no press report. Even at the original sentence, they had no knowledge about the said sensitization workshop. Over 2 million Ghana cedis.
Over 2 million Ghana cedis.
And so all of these monies went down the drain. And then we go to the next one, that is the Kantamanto fire disaster. The victims, they were so Maslow claims that they gave these victims huge amount of money in order to restart their businesses. It turned out that Obia crying once in the cry there was no penny. The prosecution exactly. I think say it's close to 70 million Ghana cedis.
70 million Ghana
exactly.
Now was anke ko kantaman to traders now.
Yes. All of them. Apart from kantaman to the okay GPRTU buses be no some procurement. So apparently it turned out say buses now mo procure my GPRTU the retail price no so mo koto buses no kra e we dwaman so a nipa se me koto bus na it will cost me less than what the exactly. And so it made the GPRTU reject that offer. Exactly, because so in court they quoted the prices of these buses in the idea. Until the court deemed, they said they had caused financial loss to the states. And then they had also committed the government of Ghana to lose substantial amounts of money. Monies that could have gone into other sectors of the economy to develop them. And they also bought 350 vehicles. Now, cars no motor, you can buy at half the price of what Maslow was willing to give them. And so it also became an issue.
Wow.
And then so there was also procurement of Samsung phones. Yes.
Maslow could procure Samsung phones.
Exactly. So whether it was for the operations or for some of the youth groups or something, but the amount of money they were selling the things to the people was 400. But when checks were done on the market, it turned out say 100, 120 Ghana cedis.
Oh.
Yes. So so it became a huge issue in court. Now there were procurement breaches. They did things, sole sourcing, single sourcing, and the others without recourse to law. And so there were multiple infractions and all of that. And then it turned out that Daniel Aximono, 20,000 Ghana cedis in all of these, 20,000 Ghana cedis, and they the benefits in all these amount of money. So initially,
about 20,000 Ghana cedis.
So initially, he 3 memos near the no. I think he yielded, and so Sikano, it was given to him as a gift. But he was also signing the checks, and then
for the CEO,
and so the court deemed it as an unprofessional